Hello friends! So I am currently at Trader Joe's and there's a line outside because like COVID, they're not letting a ton of people in at the store at once, but it's raining. And guys, this morning I saw that it was gonna be gloomy. I wore my raincoat, I had my rain boots on, I was really prepared. And then today, when I just left the house to come here, I saw that the ground was a little wet outside. And I was like, oh, it just rained, the rain's done. So I come out here in my Birks and just a sweatshirt with no raincoat, and it's literally pouring. So I have an umbrella, but there's a pretty decent line, and I don't want to just I don't know. I just feel dumb. And of course, every person that shops at Trader Joe's is they just have their lives together. So they all have their raincoats on. They're super prepared. They're we know the drill, okay? So, yeah, that's how that's going. I'm really excited to get some pumpkin spice something because I really haven't been here since all of that has been in season. So that's my number one thing on the list. And I'm going to pick up a few other things, just groceries and meals and whatnot. So thanks for joining, and I hope you guys stick around and watch this evening with me. A little wet, but the rain didn't kill me. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Gotta get that hand sanny. I'm running low. Gotta get another one in here. Time to go home, unload all the groceries, and then have some dinner with Zachary. Yay! Here is everything that I got from Trader Joe's. Time to put it all away and make some dinner. Hey Tiff, how's it going? Yeah? Okay, I've made it home. I'm in bed. We ate dinner and put away all the stuff from Trader Joe's. Now I'm gonna watch some Netflix. How to Get Away with Murder is what I'm currently watching. And then I'm going to read a little bit because I have been slacking in reading some scripture and just staying connected through the word. So, gonna do that tonight. Can we just, oh my gosh. We can't handle it. Oh.
Previously on How to...
Alright, so I got some tea made. It's some stress relief honey lavender. Yeah. That's the one. I don't know what they're called. Yogi, I think. They come with a little message on it that's encouraging. I just finished watching an episode of How to Get Away with Murder, and it was really good, guys. It's really heating up. And now I'm going to spend some time reading and just unwind and calm my brain a little bit. Possibly journal too if I have the energy. Okay, so just finished reading and sorry, Tiffany's here. I wrote down some just thoughts. These are just notes that I gathered from the devotion that I read that stood out to me and that, I don't know, just had meaning to me and that I thought were interesting. So I'll read these and kind of talk a little bit about the devotion that I did. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with She Reads Truth, but every now and then I'll hop on here and just read like their daily reading plan that they have. And this one was talking about a story from Daniel, like a vision that he gets. Obviously it says that here. And then it just talks about prophecy and oh, Tiffany's interested. She's really interested in what that looks like. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I was kind of struggling tonight to, I don't know, just find focus to read. I've been reading through, I know like some people are gonna laugh at me when I say this, but I've been trying to just like read through all of the Bible because I'm really familiar with like so many different books, and I like felt like all of these different reading plans that I was going through, I was like, I feel familiar with this, and I want to be in something that is new or just revisit something that I haven't in a while. So I'm starting over, and I've never read the Bible through wholly, like in order. So that's kind of what challenged me to want to do that. So I've been doing that. So I read like a passage each day. Right now I'm still in Genesis because I haven't gotten very far. And then you read a psalm with that reading. So I like that the psalm also is incorporated with that because I mean, some of the stuff from like the Old Testament is kind of dry and it's just like a little bit more difficult to read through. But it's also exciting because you get to revisit like Bible stories that you read as a kid, and they have like different meanings than they did when you were younger. So here are just my notes from tonight. Like I said, I just wrote some things down that were meaningful to me and that stuck out to me. So I'll read them to you now. So the first thing that I wrote down was a quote at the beginning of it that says, "Our callings remain vitally important in spite of whatever germs, climates, power, or terrifying bugs may be buzzing around us." So I just thought that was encouraging to read right now, that like our kingdom work and our faith and our spiritual journey is still very much important despite everything that's going on in 2020 and in the time that we're living in. The second thing that I wrote down was just another quote that like the devotion had, and it said, "The prophet often doesn't get to enjoy an understanding of the prophecy." So in the story of Daniel that they were talking about in this devotion and in this chapter, is about a vision that he got that he didn't understand, and basically just understanding that things that happen in our life that God puts in our life and that sends to us, whether that's visions of prophecy or different timings of things, like we may not always understand and we don't get to enjoy that understanding, but that's just sometimes not what God has in store for us, and that's not how he wants it to be. So I thought that that was an interesting point to make. And then another thing kind of along the story with Daniel in this devotion, the scary news that like Daniel received, he like really didn't understand. Like it didn't make him give up. He held on to what he did know and what he did understand. So there was things that he clearly didn't understand and that he clearly didn't know, but he said, in spite of that, like, you know, these are the things that I know to be true, and this is what God tells me is true. So just resting in that I thought was so great. And then lastly, remember God is busy at work. He's busy at work, so we don't have to worry. And then on top of that, finding rest in his busy work. So because he's busy at work, we can find rest and peace in that. So I hope that these little notes and devotion, I don't know, just gave you some encouragement tonight. I know that I found some truth and encouragement from it. I'm going to end this off here. Thanks for spending an evening with me. I hope to see you guys back soon.